My name is Aye Mondo Helen. I am a pygmy from the Baka ethnic group. I was born 36 years ago here in Misume, in the east region of Cameroon. I grew up in this hut and used to dress up like this little girl. I am committed to the struggle for the development of this community.
The social status of indigenous people in Cameroon, especially their living conditions, remains a huge preoccupation despite national and international efforts to improve on their lot. These people are generally considered primitive, backward and uncivilized.
My motivation stemmed basically from the problems we face in my community, notably involving the pygmy population in economic and social development. This objective involves aspects like the right to citizenship through the establishment of national identity cards and birth certificates. There is also the agricultural component because the Baka is not a farmer, he is a hunter, gatherer. In this era of globalization, it is important to have them embrace farming to enable them enjoy their rights to land.
The economy of the pygmy population still relies heavily on the forest and its resources through hunting and gathering. However, thanks to the effort of Helen and other partners in development, a gradual transformation is taking place in this community.
In the domain of farming, we first tackled the production of foodstuff. We told ourselves there is an urgent need to guarantee their food security. This is because from the time when the Bakas were brought to live in linear settlements along the road, there has been a dysfunction in their routine habits.
Socially, the people lived in a perpetual situation of insecurity under threats of imminent expulsion from their non-permanent settlements in the forest. Due to their hitherto nomadic nature, they almost never benefited from forest taxes and scarcely enjoy the fruits of forest resource exploitation due to the non-recognition of their rights as inhabitants living close to the forest being exploited. It was therefore important for Helen to establish self-identification and a feeling of belonging in a community among the Bakas.
Helen's work has brought a lot of change. We have not seen anything like this before. We now have identity cards and birth certificates. We own individual and community farms. We work together and we now have community poultry and a shop.
It has not been all roses for Helen because there have been some visible challenges.
It has not been very easy for some of the people to subscribe. There has been some resistance.
Being a woman and assuming a leadership position has been a daunting task for Helen. However, she has continued without conceding in her efforts to transform her people and her community. She is assertive and purposeful, understands where she is coming from, and knows exactly where she is heading to.
Helen is a great woman and we count on her. When she came, she helped me to change, and so I took the Bakas out of the forest. She is the one who rules the Bakas today and we count on her to help us.
This coming from a man who is also a notable in a traditional African setup, tells a compelling story. Helen is motivated by the need to help the Bakas come out of ignorance through education and sensitization. She wants to see them speak for themselves and claim what is rightfully theirs. She believes she can make this happen by being a part of the decision-making process.
My dream is to be in the decision-making circle, notably in the municipal council, and why not in the National Assembly, where I can better present the problems of pygmies and take positive action.